going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. One of the first videos I'm gonna be putting up again for one of the long times. I talked about this in the update video, and I decided I'll do it a little sooner than I actually ever anticipated on doing, and that is gonna be the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare review. Now, I have actually been a Call of Duty fan for a very long time. It's one of my favorite game series out there. I pretty much have loved them all, even Ghosts, but there's a little touchiness on Ghosts, like how I thought the campaign was really good and really fun, but the online multiplayer, not so much. But anyway, that's a different game for another day, and we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare now. This is going to break down into a few different areas, such as multiplayer and single player. And for single player, I actually went and bought the deluxe, or the Legacy Edition. I guess it's not deluxe; it's pretty much a deluxe, but the Legacy Edition, which includes Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remastered one. And now, when I actually played this, I bought it Black Friday, so I got the whole $80 game for I think like $50, because I really didn't want to have to pay the $80 for it. I wanted the higher edition, whatever. I want the Steelbook. I haven't had a Steelbook in a couple years for the Call of Duties, and I really want them because I have most of them. But anyway, getting in, we'll do the first. We'll do right here, the Infinite Warfare. Now, there's a lot of people going that they hated it, and like for me, for example, when I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, wow, that game kind of looks like garbage. Like, I don't think that's going to be fun. I really was hoping that we'd be back in today's age, maybe even a little before. I was really hoping for like maybe even a Modern Warfare 4, honestly. But what they gave us was more futuristic, advanced Call of Duty. But they did, however, remaster the original Modern Warfare, which is kind of a little kick, like, hey, we know what you guys want. But so getting into the review, we'll do the single player gameplay first. Now, the single player gameplay was actually, when I played it, I didn't actually play it until over Christmas vacation, but when I started playing it, I found myself not being able to stop playing it. I know the game is a lot different. It's space. There's a bunch of different, like, fighting. Like, when you're in 0G, you're fighting, you rotate and stuff. It's a little confusing at first, but I ended up getting the hang of it. But overall, after beating Infinite Warfare on the campaign, I found that this game was actually really fun to play, and it was actually one of the nicer games out there, I think, as far as games that were released. I mean, Battlefield 1 was really good, but this isn't a Battlefield video. This is a Call of Duty video. But I think the problem with it is that everybody expected a Call of Duty to not be Call of Duty, or they expected Call of Duty to be what they wanted, more or less, not what Call of Duty wanted. And people wanted the back boots on the ground, which I understand, which honestly, Infinite Warfare wasn't bad. Now, the campaign was actually super fun. It had a lot of new aspects to it that were, I thought, incredible, and the storyline behind it was really fantastic, and it was just really fun. Now, in my personal opinion, if you were to take away the Call of Duty name on top of Infinite Warfare and just have called it Infinite Warfare, now I think people would have been like, wow, this game is crazy, this game is amazing, and that would have been the end of it. But since it has Call of Duty on it, I think people were a little displeased with it, even though it was such a great game. But that's about it for the single player anyway. I thought the single player was amazing. There are a lot of good aspects to it. Very good story behind it. Now, when you get back to the multiplayer, I haven't played a whole lot of multiplayer online yet, but it's kind of the same as Black Ops 3. It's got the specialist that heats up or gets higher as you go, and you get your specialist weapon. There's all the wall running still, all the pretty much the same movements. It's basically just different maps, different weapons. So, and I mean, I liked Black Ops 3 online. It was pretty good, but it's pretty much the same thing. So, nothing too outstanding there. I mean, it was decent, but it's Call of Duty. The onlines don't change that much since from about Advanced Warfare. It's been about the same, but nothing too bad to complain about. It was still a pretty good game. Overall, the multiplayer wasn't as good as the campaign. The campaign was outstanding in my opinion. Now, the second part is we're going to talk about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered version, and honestly, I was really impressed. Now, it fell over, but that's okay. It's in a case. I was really impressed with it. The graphics at first, when I was playing, I was like, oh, these don't seem that great. But then I put in the old PS3 edition, and I was shocked to see how much better the graphics have gotten. And one of my favorite things about the whole remastered version is they added trophies to it, because I like to get trophies every now and then. And they added trophies to it, something the first Modern Warfare didn't have, which was really fantastic. I'm one trophy away from getting all platinum on it, which really bugs me, because the last trophy I need is I think it's a silver. It's complete the Mile High Club mission on Veteran, which I always come like a second off from beating. I'm getting really close, but enough with that. Getting back into the game. The gameplay, all the things that were in the original one, such as like all the missions, all the controls and everything, exactly the same. Like what it is, it's remastered. It's the same game, just better graphics. And honestly, I think they hit it right out of the ballpark with this. Nice home run on it. Very good. And I was very pleased. I couldn't stop playing that one either. I did, however, play Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, I played the Infinite Warfare one first because I had to give it a try, but the remastered one is just as good as the old one, just better graphics, same fantastic game we all love, and I just want to make this video doing a quick little review on it. Now, the only downside with the whole thing is, in order to get the remastered version, which everybody, I assume, would want because it's a fucking great game, they did have to pay a little extra to get it, even though I got it on Black Friday, which was a pretty good deal, but I only paid about $70. But overall, really fantastic game. Infinite Warfare campaign, I'd give it a really solid, probably a 10 out of 10, honestly. The multiplayer, like a 7 out of 10, nothing too new. Remastered version, another 10 out of 10. And I played multiplayer on the remastered version as well, and that is too fun to stop playing again. It's just like playing the old Call of Duties online, running around, just getting your kills, having fun doing it. And I know there's probably a lot of reviews out there on this already, talking about this subject that came out 3 months ago, and this is a little late, but this is from my personal experience. I'm trying to have a non-biased opinion here, but it is what it is. You feel how you feel. This is just me, and I personally really enjoyed the campaign, not so much the multiplayer on Infinite Warfare, and the remastered version, really great game all around. With that being said, if you are still out there deciding whether you actually want to buy it or not, I would go ahead and buy it, because honestly, if you're a fan of the original Modern Warfare, the game's gonna sell itself to you. It's so fun to play that you'll be willing to pay the $80 for it to get the remastered version. It's definitely worth every penny. It's so fun, you can't stop playing it. But with that being said, I'm gonna call this video here, and I hope you have a good day, evening, night, afternoon, and morning. See you later. Thanks. Be sure to like the video. and subscribe. See you later.